This is my review of ABBA's self-titled album ABBA. It was released in 1975, produced by Benny and Bjorn. So this is actually the last ABBA album I bought, really, other than Voyage. And I've got it pretty recently. I haven't listened to it quite as much as the other one, so I don't have as much to say about it. Other than that, my opinion of it's definitely gone up every time I've listened to it. The first time I listened to it, I think I was a little underwhelmed because I was expecting it. I don't know. I've just heard that it was such like a better album than the first two albums, but I actually kind of like the first two albums. So I don't know. I guess I just kind of was expecting something different than what it is. But anyway, I actually like it quite a bit, and definitely think it's a good album. The first song, Mamma Mia, I think it's a great opening song for the album. It's actually I think the second ABBA album or ABBA song I ever heard. Back when I was I don't know, I'm not sure how old I would have been, but probably 99 or 2000, somewhere around in there. There was I don't know, some band covered it and they had it on Nickelodeon. So that's the first time I ever heard ABBA was this song and Dancing Queen. During commercials on Nickelodeon with some other band covering them, but later on when I went and bought the ABBA Gold CD, which it was kind of on as a joke, but I also kind of knew when I bought it, I was like, hey, there are those two songs there which I do know, and I know I like those songs, so might as well buy it and see what else is on it. Anyway, so the second song, Hey Hey. Yeah, Hey Hey Helen. Another song I think is actually pretty cool. I really like the instrumental kind of parts of the song. The vocals are great on it. The vocals are pretty much great on all the songs on this album, but definitely think that the instrumental track on this song is pretty cool. The third song, Tropical Loveland, another song I like a lot. It's just got kind of a cool beach vibe. I think it's got a lot of great vocals on it too, which I said, it's kind of pretty much every song on this album. Fourth song, SOS, is one of the first songs actually when I listened to the Greatest Hits album that kind of made me want to go buy the other ABBA albums and kind of listen to the Greatest Hits album more, because it was definitely one of the standout tracks for me. Just a really great song, great vocal. The fifth song, Man in the Middle, song sung by Bjorn, I think. Kind of a weird song, but I like it. The sixth song, Bang a Boomerang, kind of a song that I feel a little bit goofy lyrically, but it's kind of actually I think a really great song. It's really catchy. The seventh song, I Do, or I don't know how many times they repeat that in the title. Another one that I actually like, kind of reminds me of kind of a 50s sounding song, which I really like that kind of sound, so I think that's cool. The eighth song, Rock Me, another Bjorn song. I kind of actually like the live version of the song that I've heard before better than the studio version, because it feels on this version on the album that Bjorn's trying to make his voice sound maybe just a little too rough. I feel in the live version he sang it a little bit better. The ninth song, I think it's pronounced Intermezzo, number one. Kind of a cool instrumental. It's got some cool keyboard playing from Benny. I actually kind of feel he's a little bit underrated as a keyboard player. I never really hear him mentioned that much in that, but I think he plays really great on pretty much all this stuff. I think his keyboard stands out a lot on a lot of these songs. The 10th song, I've Been Waiting for You. This one I like, and so I kind of feel I've heard it somewhere before. Not really sure where, but every time it gets to the chorus, I'm I feel I've heard that somewhere before. The 11th song, So Long, I like, but I couldn't really, I was listening to it just before doing this, and couldn't really think of anything to say about it other than yeah, I like this, but it's just kind of there. the 12th song, Crazy World, another song that Bjorn sings. It's kind of a slower, more of like a ballad type song, and it's just kind of weird. I don't know. I like it. Like, there's nothing really bad about it. It's kind of a strange song. And then the 13th song and final song on the album is Medley, which I've ranted about, I think, in one of my Beatles videos, and probably before that. I'm like not a huge fan of medleys. For some reason, they just like annoy me. I don't know why. I'm weird. But I mean, nothing's like wrong with it. It sounds fine, but it's kind of weird. Just like the song before it, these last two songs in this album, for some reason, they're kind of weird. Like, I don't have any problem with them. They sound fine, and like the overall effect of them is nice. They're just both kind of weird songs to end the album on, I guess. Anyway, yeah, this album I think is a really good album. I definitely recommend it. I'd probably give this a 4 out of 5. I don't think it's quite a perfect album, but it's definitely a really, really good album. So I would definitely recommend it.